Hi guys, welcome back. It's episode 10 of our Journeyman save. So we're heading to the end of the season. We've had a pretty good run of things. Left you here at the Wickham game. We then went on a good winning streak. Unfortunately, we lost to Darlington in the Football League Trophy North Quarter Final 2-1. Really disappointing there. We should have come away with something. But since then, we've ploughed on in the league. Slight slip up against Cardiff, but then wins all the way with a draw of Sheffield United and a loss to Hull recently. Our form has been excellent, which has seen us sit atop, and we've gained a promotion spot already, which is excellent. So 14 points ahead of Norwich. We can't drop down to the third. At the moment, it is just us or Brentford for that title, which could be my second title in 2 years after winning it last year, the National League Conference, whatever you want to call it, with Hereford. So just on Hereford, actually, we'll have a look there in League 2. They're having a really good season. They're in the promotion chase as well. So they've been playing really, really well. I'm sure it's the selection of players that I left them with have been performing excellently. Let's have a look. Competition, senior club, who's been playing well. Have a look. Like Danny Cullip, Ian Wright, really good players here I left them with who've been playing excellently and have really been pushing that club up. Gary Owens, they signed him. A pretty good buy by the looks of it. But back to us. So I think we are 12 points ahead of Brentford. There's 4 games to go. So fixtures today, if we beat Wimbledon, or if Brentford slip up against Oldham, we will claim the title. Other than that, the only other real news is Andreas Velasquez is leaving to Derby for like 350. He's alright. I don't overly rate him. His one determination, 8 work rate. He's quite bad, actually. In other news, there was a job at Bolton. They've sacked Sam Allardyce. I've thrown my hat in the ring. They do sit 19th in the Premier League. They do still have 5 games remaining. So there's a possibility I might be in the running for the Bolton job. I don't know, which would give me... here we go. They've acknowledged it. Would give me 5 games, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, to try and save them from relegation. 6 points behind Palace. So that would be a huge task coming in there, and definitely one that I think I'd like to take a hold of. I know that there's a possibility that they would get relegated and York would be in the Championship as well, but Bolton is a much, much bigger club, as you all know. So anyway, let's get into this Wimbledon game. Oh, we've got a heap of tired players. I didn't even realise that because we played Blackpool 2 days ago. Good scheduling there. Football League. Literally, Luke Beckett is going to be the only person who's going to make this cut along with the goalkeeper. So, might just pause this, guys. I should have planned ahead. I do apologise. I'm going to pause it and pick the team, come back to save a bit of time. Alright, guys. I've picked the squad. It is basically my reserve team. We're still going to have Luke Beckett because his goals have been astronomical this season. 42 in 45 appearances. He is just a beast. I was thinking though while I was doing this, this is going to be that, we could win the title here. But if you have a look at the condition here. If I go in with some of these guys, we're probably going to get beaten anyway. So I'm going to make this decision. We beat Wimbledon 5-1 last time around. They are 9th, so I think we can do this. No, I don't want Vasquez as captain. Let's make Chris Smith captain. Okay, here we go. Wimbledon, it's nice and wet. Okay, that's how they're playing. Joby McAnuff looks to be the man. Short passing, that's good. Alright, off we go. Oh, commentary speed fast, sorry. Get in, Beckett. I did get a mention from Mario to turn down the speed of the game to me, because obviously with the patch I've got, very fast is like super fast, fast is very fast, but if I'm medium, that's now the fast. This was a while ago because I've recorded so much in advance, so but I think it's fine. It was that first season was a bit of a slip up, and I can't play like that. It's too slow for me. Oh, and Grabby, sorry, scoring is pretty tight here. What's happening out at Brentford? They're losing to Oldham. That's fine. If it stays like this, I'll be happy. Stats wise, everyone's Jez Murphy. No, he's just tired. Leo Donovan, there's a knee injury. Let's just leave him on for a bit. Probably take him off soon. Alright. Yeah, Donovan's on a 6. Brackstone on. He's been amazing this season. 23 assists. It's just absolutely. This passing is what does it. He's been immense for us. Other than that, Jez Murphy's looking super duper tired on the left. Christian Fox isn't playing well either. Jez Murphy is actually playing quite well. I'm going to leave Jez Murphy on. And let's get Fox off for Renier Thomas. Let's go for some mixed passing here, I think. How's Joby McAnuff playing? He's on a 7. League table, 13 points ahead of Brentford, 3 games to go. They're still losing. This could give us the title. This draw could be enough. Yes, Walding! That's got to be the winning goal. Team instructions, defensive long, blah blah blah, men behind the ball. Resume the game. York have won League One. Get in. Jez Murphy, man of the match, ran himself into the ground with 2 assists. He was brilliant. And we have there with Brentford losing, the confirmation has come through. We've clinched the League One title with Oldham being relegated on the same day. So, Manager stats, I've won 3 leagues now, which is amazing. Because if you remember when I slipped in at York last year, was just to claim the title. So that was a bit of a cheeky one there. But 21st best manager in England. All nations, obviously, though, a little bit further. It's still 800. It's not bad. I'm glad I clear the whole squad. 3 games left to go, so they're a bit of a, bit of an easy sort of run. We've won the league, nice and comfortable with 3 games left to go, and I could actually be gone from the York job from only spending 1 and a bit years, almost a full year, as I came into them at the kind of couple of games left last year. So if that Bolton job comes up, I think I will get that. By the time that probably happens, I'd have 4 games left to save them from relegation. That would be interesting. Because they've got a great team. They play West Ham today. It'll be interesting to see how they go. So I think that getting that Bolton job would be a great, springboard. Even if they do get relegated, and then I can definitely look by trying to establish them as a solid Premier League team. I would look to move into a foreign job, and they've beaten West Ham 2-1. So that there, even though they still sit 19th, they're now 3 points behind Crystal Palace. I could definitely pull them out of there, I reckon. And even if I don't, that's, you know, Bolton, that squad in the championship next year would be a really, really good team to have. So So guys, I played the weekend game and I didn't realise that I hadn't pressed record, so didn't miss much. All in all, it was a 0-all. The draw was pretty dire. We probably should have won with getting 16 shots on target. Roger Freestone was good in goal. But, you know, we've kind of won the league, so I guess the players have foot off the gas. I'd like to get to 100 points, which means we've got 2 games to secure that. I didn't get the Bolton job. It was given to Filipao. So there's a couple of other jobs out there that I've applied for in various competitions. So we'll see what happens with them. They look attractive teams. So a couple overseas as well. Excuse me. So we'll see how those eventuate over the next couple of days. Yeah, we'll see what happens there. If not, we'll take York into the championship next year, and see what I can do with them up there. Just yeah, it's a bit different when you come into a team and you've got So the one thing I don't like about this, remember in the other championship managers and whatnot, after the years this came out, you could, if you got offered another job or applied for another job, there was the option where you could join that club at the end of the season, which was good. So you could play like the whole season out. You didn't have to go in like halfway through, and it'd be a bit of a fight. Oh, David Moyes has been sacked. Everton still bankrupt. Goodison Park. Yeah, obviously, they usually move stadiums. Hasn't happened yet, so they're still here. Yeah. Some interesting players in there. Have they lost? Richard Wright. No one major. Interesting. I'm going to apply for the Everton job. Hendon? Where's Hendon? No, we're not going to Hendon. I didn't think I would even consider Hendon. Alright, so we've got Bristol Rovers and then Port Vale to wrap up the season. We are looking to get that 100 points, so excuse me, 2 draws will do it, or 1 win would be nice. We've already had 100 goals as well, which was good. Luke Beckett, the main man there, he scored 40, 42, 43 goals this season. He's just been an unstoppable force up front, which is mainly why we've been top of the pile. He's been outstanding, and will more than likely get our Player of the Season award. Like, amazing. I mean, he's even good for Stockport, and they still got relegated. So anyway, I guess one striker doesn't make a team. His off the ball is amazing. So yeah, he's been good for us. Some other really good. Jamie Victory, obviously. Brackstone, another good player. He's only 21 as well, Stephen Brackstone. 23 assists though is incredible. It's amazing. He's played 52 games for us as well. He's been excellent. Like, when you play 50 games and you get, an assist every 2 games. He's just been passing that ball to Luke Beckett non-stop, I guess. When you've got a striker who scores goals like that, it's like, here, have the ball. I'm the last person who touched it. Assist for me. I'm pretty sure that's how he's been going in the games. We're up to 20 minutes already. 2 games. A lot of talking. Alright, Bristol Rovers. Everyone's good, 100%. I'm happy with this squad. Let's go. Oh, commentary speed's very fast again. Excuse me. It's because I realised halfway through that Wigan game that I didn't record, that I wasn't recording, so I just quickly sped up the game. Bristol Rovers, what are they doing this season? They are fighting relegation. They're probably, I say they're probably alright, but they're very, very close from Darlington, and they've actually scored against us. So, disappointing, but Luke Beckett there getting a goal in, obviously, to get us up to 99 points. Come on, guys, we win this. We don't have to too much against Port Vale, who are mid-table, nothing to play for, really, so... we're dominating here. It's disappointing their one shot has gone in. Stats wise, everyone looks pretty. Jez Murphy is died. We'll get him off soon. Alright. Let's have a look here. Probably Jez Murphy and Kevin Beach coming off. Neil Gibson, he's got a foot injury, we'll get him off as well. Let's get some mixed passing, a little bit of mixed passing. It's wet though, but we don't have too much to play for really. Just the win would be good to release some of that pressure against Port Vale. I mean, now it's just 100 points, so it's really just us being greedy in a way. Excuse me. And it's a 1-1 draw, which means we've got a minimum of a draw against Port Vale now for us to secure that 100 points mark. And Luke Beckett. Port Vale, 9th of May, 1 week away. Let's skip through to that so we can squeeze it in before we get to the 30-minute mark. Well, guys, we're back because we got some news. Everton have offered me the position of manager, which is amazing. So we've got to steer clear of relegation with 2 games to go. We should be okay on 37 points. This is a fabulous opportunity here, I think. And I definitely think I've got to take it. Definitely think I've got to take it here. Getting Stephen McPhee in as well. Whoa. Yeah. My time's up at York. We're going to take the job at Everton. There we are. There we are, look at that. So York City without a manager right now. Oh God. God, this is going to be 2 games left to go. Alright guys, I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to do a whole heap of jigging stuff around and whatnot, and sorting stuff out. I'll come back for our game against 7th place Aston Villa. And let you know how we go. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. Alright guys, we're back. I've been sorting out training, tactics, all these kinds of things, going through the squad. I've picked a team here. Hopefully it's got enough to get through. What's quite disappointing is this is a quite poor Wayne Rooney. He's only got 5 for his determination, which is a bit low. But anyway, this squad we've got. We also are in debt. It's weird that when I checked on Everton before, they said they were okay, but we're 6 million in debt. Some of that will be better for finishing and TV money. We should break even. We'll have to sell some players. Got an old squad. It's going to be tough. We are safe from relegation though. Even if Palace and Bolton win the next 2 games, they will go to 35. So we can't get relegated, which is good. So anyway, let's push on to our first game against Aston Villa. My first game in this save in the Premier League. Should be interesting. Get in. Martin Ruzer, first goal of the season. Jesus Christ, Everton have been awful. They've only scored 33 goals. And we're in again. Neil McCann, his first ever goal. Amazing, since he's a forward, and he's played 36 games this year for Everton. Far out. I've got him playing up top because strikers are Rosinsky and Duncan Ferguson are out, so it's a bit of a struggle there. But we're looking really good here against Aston Villa. We've got a lot to do in the off-season. Like, we've got an old team. Really old. And we're 6 million in debt. So it is going to be an uphill battle to get Everton back to some sort of force. But, you know, Ravanelli's coming off. Let's get Nick Chadwick on. It's just this, like, we have a thin squad. There's a lot of awful youth players. Summer's going to be huge for a clean out. But yeah, it's going to be a tough off season for us to do anything. Yeah, let's get Steve Stone on the left because I've got nothing else to do. Lee Carsley's on a 6. Let's take him off for Lindelof. We've probably done enough to win this game, to be honest. Aston Villa have not really troubled us at all, and we've looked quite good up front. So I think, we were safe for relegation anyway, but that has just confirmed it. Neil McCann, man of the match. We can't get any higher than where we are at 16th, I don't think. No, we'd only finished 43 points. So Bolton sucked in and relegated. Should have hired me as your manager. I wouldn't have got you relegated. Since they've hired their new manager, they've lost 2 games, and now I play them on the final day of the season. So and Palace have gone down as well. So Ravanelli's out. Chadwick will have to play there, and then we'll get Scotty Gemmell on the bench. Alright, so our next game is quite a way away because I have a feeling the FA Cup is wedged in there, and we are really pushing for time. What I think I'm going to do, guys, is we're going to call it the end of the episode here. I'm safe from relegation at Everton. It is a giant task ahead to take over this club. I can't believe after all these seasons they're still in financial debt. They've been spending money, haven't really sold anyone, and the players they've sold, like, I'm sure you could have got more for Li-Fei Wang than that. Naismith for 1.4, Richard Wright should have got more than 1.9 for him, and releasing some of these older players. But if we have a look here, the squad age, the average age of the first team is 27 and a half. That is huge, and we've got players like David Unsworth on ridiculous amounts of money. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that episode. The York adventure is slightly over, and now I'm turning a new chapter as manager of Everton in the Premier League. So I hope you guys like that episode. Please leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.